Now students, let's start with next exercise 2.4. Here in this exercise, again we will do the questions related to multiplication. Here the concept is new. We are going to learn one more new thing. First thing is multiplication by multipliers ending with zeros. So here we will learn when at the place of multipliers, if the multipliers are having zeros in it, so how we are going to multiply the two numbers without the complete calculation. We will learn the direct method of multiplying two numbers when there are zeros in it. So my first question, as an example I have taken from your book only. Question is multiply 70 by 20 without calculating. We don't have to perform the complete multiplication here. We will learn how to multiply them directly. So first thing you will always consider, you will see there are zeros in both the sides. So here we will apply the same method. First multiply the numbers which are non-zero digits. First we will multiply the non-zero digits. Here 7 and 2. So we will write 7 multiplied by 2. So the answer will be 14. Now what we are going to do, we will count all the zeros in the question. Zeros from the multiplicand and from the multiplier. So here multiplicand is having 1 0 and multiplier is having 1 0. 1 0 plus 1 0 means 2 zeros. So simply we will add 2 zeros in the answer. So 70 by 20. 70 multiplied by 20 is 1400 or 1400. So in this way we will learn to do solutions. I would like to explain you one more example which is from your book. The example is 30 multiplied by 60 multiplied by 90. So here we are having three numbers. We will multiply using the direct method. So again we will see all the non-zero digits. Here we are having three digits, 3, 6 and 9. So what we are going to do, we will multiply all these digits and what we will get? We will get 3 6 are 18, and here you will always draw a column for your rough work. 3 6 are 18 and 18 9s are, you all will multiply in your rough work. So here we will get 9 8s are 72, 9 1s are 9 and plus 17 will be 162. So here we will get 162. Now we will count the number of zeros. 1 2 3. So here we are having 3 zeros. Simply put 3 zeros and commas also. This is the way of multiplying two numbers when the numbers are having zeros in it. So every time whenever zeros are given to you in the question, first multiply all the non-zero digits and then count the number of digits on both the sides and simply write down the number of zeros in the answer. Let's come to the next topic. Next, another way of multiplication is using lattice multiplication method. We call it lattice multiplication, or another way of saying this method is box method of multiplication. So lattice method is also a way of multiplying two numbers. Here you all can see that multiplicand and multiplier, both of them, they are having 3 digits in it. So how we are going to do? So basically we have 3 digits here and 3 digits here. So we will make 3 rows and 3 columns. 3 rows and 3 columns. Three columns. If there were 2 digits number on both the sides, so in that case we will make 2 rows, 2 columns. Depends on the number of digits on both the sides. So here what we will do, on the horizontal side we will write the multiplicand 4, 1, 6, and on the vertical side we will write the multiplier. Another thing, you will make this box using pencil and scale. Another thing, you will divide all these boxes like this. You will divide all the boxes like this. Now, what we are going to do? First of all, children, when a 1-digit number is given to us, like counting from 1 to 9, we write like this. But if I write 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, so on, so the value of all these digits will not change. Only this 0 will help us to make our concept or problem clear. Now, how we are going to multiply? The most important thing, every time what you are going to do, you will multiply this 5 with all these numbers. Then you will multiply this 6 with all these numbers. And then you will multiply this 4 with all these numbers. So first we will start with this 5. This 5 will be multiplied by 4 and the product we will write here in this box. Then this 5 will be multiplied by this 1 and the product we will write here. This 5 and this 6, product here. Now next row, 6 will be multiplied by 4, product here. 1, 6, product here. 6, 6, product here. Next, 4, 4, product here. 4, 1, product here. 4, 6, product here. So let's start. 5 4s are 5 multiplied by 4 is 20. So we will always write the number which is on the tens place. 20 we write like this. So we will always write tens number here and ones number here. Always. Now 5 ones are 5. So here we have only one digit. So for writing it in this way, we will put zeros. That is why I have explained you this. So 0, 5. So we will write 0 here and 5 here because 0 is on the tens place and 5 is on the ones place. 6 5s are 30. I hope it is clear till here. Next is 6 4s are 24. 6 1s are 6. We will write 0, 6. Do not interchange the numbers. Your answer you will not get the right answer. You will have to write the numbers in this way only. 6 6s are 36. Next is 4 4s are 16. 4 1s are 4. We will write 0 4. 4 6s are 24. Now, very important step. Now what we are going to do? Now we will consider the numbers in this way. You all can see in between these slant lines, some digits are in sequence. Yes. So now we are going to add these numbers. So here you will always make lines like this. I will tell you why I am drawing these arrows to make your things much clear. Okay, so what we are going to do, this 4 is in this area, 4 is alone, so we will write 4 here. Here we will not consider these the numbers which are outside the box. We will consider the numbers which are inside these slant lines. Add all these numbers. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 12. So you will write 2 here. 1 will be carried over and this 1 of this 12 will be written here. You will always circle the carryover. Now the 1 of this 12 is here, has come here. Add all these numbers now. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 plus 1 is 16. So we will write 6 here, and again the 1 will be carried over by this side. Add these numbers now. 3 plus 1 4. 4 plus 5 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. 13 plus 1 is 14. 4. 1 will be carried over here. Add all these numbers. So here we have 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So this 3 will be written here. Next, last number is 2. So we will write this 2. Now we have got a series of numbers. This is our answer. This is the product. Put the comma. The answer is 2,34,624. This lattice method is very interesting, and children, trust me, you will enjoy while solving the questions. But the only thing is you have to concentrate to my video very carefully to understand this lattice method. Now let's start with our exercise, which is exercise 2.4.
Today, let us learn multiplication by lattice method. Study this example to learn to set up a lattice and multiply. Let us solve this example step by step for better understanding. Step 1. Draw a grid that has as many columns as the multiplicand and as many rows as the multiplier. Here we draw 2 columns and 1 row as shown, as the multiplicand has 2 digits and the multiplier has 1 digit. Step 2. Draw a diagonal through each box from the upper right corner to the lower left corner. Continue the lines a short way past the grid. Step 3. Write the multiplicand 32 at the top and the multiplier 5 on the side of the grid like this. Step 4. Calculate the product for each box by multiplying the digit at the top of the column and the digit at the right of the row. So, 2 multiplied by 5 is equal to 10. Place the tens digit of the product, that is 1, above the diagonal that passes through the box and the ones digit, that is 0, below that diagonal. Similarly, 3 times 5 is 15. So, we place the digits as shown. Step 5. Add the numbers between every pair of diagonals and also between the first and last diagonal and its corresponding corner of the lattice. So, here we start at the bottom half of the right corner cell, that is with number 0. This number is bounded by the corner of the lattice and the first diagonal. Since this is the only number below this diagonal, the first sum is 0. We place the sum along the bottom of the lattice below the rightmost column. Similarly, continue adding the groups of numbers between adjacent diagonals. So, 1 plus 5 is equal to 6. Now, add the numbers between the last diagonal and the upper left corner cell. Since 1 is the only number above this diagonal, the sum is 1. We place the sum along the bottom of the lattice below the leftmost column. Step 6. The final product is composed of the digits of the sums written outside the lattice. We read the digits down the left side and then towards the right at the bottom to get the final answer. So, the final answer is 160. Now, let us solve one more example. Here, as the multiplicand and multiplier have 2 digits, we draw a grid consisting of 2 columns and 2 rows. Next, draw the diagonals continuing a short way past the grid. Then, place the numbers in the grid. After the numbers are placed correctly, we calculate the product for each box in the grid. Now, add the numbers between every pair of diagonals and also between the first and last diagonal and its corresponding corner of the lattice. Look, the sum of 9, 8 and 6 is 23. So, we place 3 below first column and carry over 2 at the top corner in the cell 0 like this. Look, we found the answer, which is 931.